Oh yeah, lift the visor up. Epic! Oh, what? Dude, that's awesome. That was awesome. Ah. Beginning of this epic trip, and this is the beginning of our dirt journeys. And this is really just a little taste, but figured I should check in, say hello, start this bad boy off. I think Chris and Ray are a little ahead of me. So, motorcycle camping trip through the Rocky Mountains, through Colorado. This should very quickly answer a lot of our questions about that. Is the Scrambler a good adventure bike? Chris had this buddy with a KTM that was supposed to join us, but he told his wife about the trip at the last second, even though I guess, you know, we'd had this planned for a couple of weeks, and his wife was not having it apparently, so he is not joining us. We're gonna camp tonight, Friday night and Saturday night, tonight and tomorrow night, and see how this goes. Unfortunately, Ray is just joining us for part of the day today. He is unable to spend the night and camp with us regardless. You know, got me and Chris. I've got the least amount of off-road, be it gravel or true off-road, adventure riding, any of that experience of all of us. Chris's first bike was, I think it was a big, 650 dirt street legal type of motorcycle, and Ray's got a ton of experience doing this stuff. Actually, I'll be the guy to watch out for. 2 goals on this trip. One is to have fun, and it's like, what? That goes without saying, right? Do you even need to verbalize it? Well, no, but why not? And then second is to keep the bike up. To keep the bike up. Probably that goes without saying too, I bet, that it really can't hurt to say it out loud. Put some words to it. One of the dilemmas of filming something this epic is just, where do you stop and grab film, where do you not? So my hope is to grab all the good stuff and leave out all the, stuff that's not as great. I think all of it's good, but so anyways, we'll see. Here we go. But yeah, look at that view. Whoa. So the off-roading begins. I guess this is where the proverbial wisdom is, just because you watched a video of a guy doing it doesn't mean you can. Goal, do not drop bike. So I'll try and capture some footage of the different approaches here to the Scramblers as well as to the setup. But let's start with the obvious. So Ray and Chris both have the Aero 2-in-1 exhaust, and I've got VW tailpipe pea shooters on mine. So basically I'm running straight pipes. I just got some pipes that were meant for a Volkswagen Beetle and threw them on here. Remapped with the TTP Triumph Twin Power tune for straight pipes in my configuration. So from the exhaust note perspective, that's a pretty significant difference. And then let's talk about the travel perspective difference. So Chris has got the Happy Trail rack and pannier system on his bike with a Wolfman dry rolly bag and Wolfman tank bag. So I also have a Wolfman tank bag. I have the Wolfman dry duffel bag though, and I don't have my panniers on today. I'm going totally minimalist. And if you just, we'll walk around his bike later, but if you just walk around and look at the attention to detail, I mean, everything in its right place. He's got the brake caliper switched around, So instead of being, you know, swung under, it's actually on top. He redid the brake line for that. Got that aftermarket rear brake mounting system. He's got that nice rear tailpipe on there. He used to have the British Customs fender eliminator kit, but I guess it broke at some point, so now he's just running a, you know, non-stock brake light, but he's got the stock rear wheel guard on the back. He's got those off-road foot pegs, rear foot peg, passenger foot pegs I think are gone. What else? Man, there's so much stuff. Whereas my setup is like, I'm literally running stock except the things that you can see. You know, there's no surprises, or there's very few surprises, I should say. I've got, you know, mirrors, grips, fly screen, pipes are wrapped, straight pipes, and that's, you know, that's about it, man. Yeah, he's even got a nice, I think it's like a Renthal handlebars on there. You know, non-standard grips, non-standard everything. You know, the beauty of the Scrambler is that it's got really good handling on the road. I mean, for what it is, you know, you got a lot of guys that like don't get that because of what they ride, and then it's got really good characteristics, you know, off-road, bad road, and you got a lot of guys that don't get that either because of what they ride. I think like if Triumph, you know, either did something better with the stock suspension or had some kind of one-off, like here's the Scrambler, but here's the Scrambler Adventure, and actually like dealt with the front fork and the rear suspension issues. You know, we need more play, and obviously we just need it to be better. I think that would be a fantastic, you know, off-road bike. They would sell like crazy. What we're asking for is a modern classic that has all the same awesomeness of this and the Bonneville, but just has like 3 things better to be able to like truly handle this more, you know. At the same time, I guess if you're like sitting at Triumph headquarters and you're watching us do shit like this with them, you're just like, what are you talking about? You're already doing it. You know, you watch these videos with Ernie Vigil and he's popping wheelies on the Scrambler in dirt, and then he's on a Tiger and he's like jumping cliffs and, you know, setting things on fire. But the truth is, like, you know, for a guy like you or a guy like me, if we were on Tigers right now, I'd be, yes, dude, I'd be going the exact same speed. Everything would be the same, except I'd be a little more comfortable, you know. I'd probably have a couple of things plugged in. Maybe I'd have like a cup of coffee in my coffee holder and Netflix up on the iPad, you know, my feet kicked back, like, you know. But that's not any fun. Like, you know, you kind of want to work for it too. Oh man, this is pretty freaking epic. I think Scramblers can do it. I think the Scrambler is a great adventure bike. Just depends on who you are and how Gucci you want it. Good, how are you? That's a nice Tiger.
Nice.
Thank you. Yeah, she hit a car. She hit that car that was there like right as we showed up. Unfortunately, a lot of my, you know, videos are like one-sided conversations because you can't hear the other person talking. And sometimes if it's like really quiet and I've got the volume like maxed out because I've got earplugs in or whatever, you can kind of make them out, but not too much. With it now where it is than I have been in the past. Oh, that was it right there. I don't know if you saw me. Whew, that was it, man. Just power through. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there it is. Oh my gosh. Oh. Sorry, dude, I gotta pass you. Trying to maintain some speed. I said I'm trying to maintain some speed. Yeah. Holy crap. That's a workout. I'm stuck. There it goes. It was a pretty slow one. Yeah. All right, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I just shredded it. Okay, I got the front brake. Yes, that's it. Okay. That's good. I think we straighten it out now, and it just goes down and backwards. Oh yeah. This camp spot. I mean, this is the stuff of like the ultimate camper hipster dreams. I'll try and get some good photos, some more video. And this. So here we are, day 2. We just followed the trail, found a spot with just mud pits all over the place, torn up by 4x4s or something. And we just, decided, we'd try and go for it. Tried it with my bike. And I think we found the limit of the Metzler Torrences, at least, if not the limit of the Adventure Scrambler, So Ray ditched us, or he left. He had family and business obligations that made it so he couldn't spend the night in camp with us. So he left, 2/3 of the way through our day. I had this vision of this trip: 3 scramblers. Chris probably as the survivalist with the giant panniers, big duffel, all this excess of stuff. Myself maybe as like the hipster. I've got the like sporty looking bike that I haven't spent much money on, that's just completely impractical for off-road. And then Ray, the expert and the minimalist, if you will. But he had to go, so that's cool. What can you do? And then our buddy with, I thought he was on a KTM, he was on a KLR. He didn't show up. So we went from these 4 guys adventuring with this really good comparison between, the one adventure bike, the really experienced guy, and the 2 younger dudes with 2 different approaches into just any typical road trip, me and Chris. Not that I'm complaining, I don't care. So we are just climb. Look at that. Wow. No turning back, huh? Yeah, buddy. No problem. Yeah. Here's the campsite. You can look at that hidden. Day 3. We camped last night. You would not believe some of the stuff. All right. Look at this fog. Really can't see what's coming around the bend, can you? Look at this. I don't know if you can see it up there or not. Look at this. The rolling hills of Hobbiton. Well, last day of the trip. Day number 3. We're still adventuring. Well, we are in Breckenridge. Honestly, this is like just the truck it home day, and you know, the main question here is Adventure Scrambler, not Touring Scrambler, but obviously Scrambler handles touring well, and I think that's a prerequisite for adventuring. So anyways, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. If I don't come back, you know,